it goes on for 6 minutes.
Yeah.
So if you want to load that up and blaze.
When they start going through his suit pockets.
Right. It is funny that the one officer that looked at the cake is the big one.
Big fat white,
So fat.
big fat white old comic glasses. You're like, that's a nice looking cake, Afro man.
Scream that the fan's broken. Then
Okay,
slam
this
it on
was
the-
my. I'm gonna use my
Yeah.
Mountain Dew as the fan. This was my birthday gift, and I brought it outside for you and Tommy and Max, and you forgot to bring it in. So now I'm gonna sit it here, and I'm very angry that you forgot to bring it in.
Now, who brought it out?
I brought it
The
out. but
facial expression already, you're out.
the facial expression
that's
was
strike
pretty
one.
bad.
That's strike one.
that
You
was pretty
can't
bad.
you can't do
That's
a
my real face.
You
Thank God we have a
know,
director
I
on
saw
set.
it change.
Who brought it out?
Bombastic side eye. Criminal offensive side eye.
Who brought it out? And you take that long to render Moana's hair?
Yeah, you don't
You
even
stink, computers! Going to school is harder than walking to Subway and then eating one sub a meal. It's stupid. Anyway, sorry.
So what was
You
crazy
did
is there's
nothing,
about
Jared.
like, you know,
You stink!
Was that an email or what?
That was an email about Cheers,
I'll
remember?
move on. We'll
Screw
move
your
on.
Cheers.
Yes.
Stinks.
I don't know. I'm not going to be able to prove there's fun to you, Tom.
Of course! Because I'm right! Our kayaking stinks! Be safe out there. That Omicron's coming to get you.
If it got us, it's coming for you. So if
You're next.
if you look, that's a proof. On cue, I hit the COVID button. I'm like, give me a good one here.
All right, bye-bye.
The fucking Signal Tech people are calling us. Here.
Okay.
Remember
listen.
these guys? Here, just listen.
Hi, my name is Stephanie DeNovo, and I am trying to get some tech support for your Signal Tech. I am an older person, and I don't understand technology at all. So I couldn't do it.
There you go.
We just kept clicking on what I believe are called digifiles, and strange things started happening.
What? Hold on. Did Signal Tech
I don't know.
market their products
All
only
right,
to old
this is
people
awesome.
who don't understand
Here's
technology?
another
You guys look unbelievable.
Yeah, you really do. I mean, I mean, they're real. It's the real thing here, Tom. It's kind of freaking me out a little bit. I'm gonna tell you right now. I've never met a Mrs. Claus, and I think I'm getting a little weepy.
Yeah.
I'm a little, yeah. My family loves Christmas. Holy smokes, this is awesome. All right, let me get that graphic down, and then I'm gonna. Do you mind if I cut you out of this one, Scotty?
No, just have me here
Sorry,
if you have any
Sorry,
Yeah,
Scotty.
questions.
We'll ask you
Scotty,
a
we
couple
can
of-
hear you.
Ask
but
me some boring
everybody's gonna
things.
want to see Santa.
I'm just the elf today.
Yeah, that is a good-looking guy. That's one of the most famous men in the world, right there. Not Scotty,
Hey,
but we love Scotty.
I'm
Scotty.
famous
me, you're
in my
very-
house.
Yeah, you are.
Everybody loves me there.
Yeah,
We're
you're
trying
very.
to get him to be an elf.
You know what? I'd be your perfect elf.
Yes.
I'm 5'2". I'm ready to go, and I'm a stocky elf. Like I can lift stuff. My legs don't work that good though.
My elf quit.
Yeah, all of ours did too. Samantha and Butler. Actually, we caught one of our elves reading my text messages.
Come on.
You ever had
Don't
an
tell-
elf, you ever had an elf read your text messages?
Don't
You
tell
gotta fire
Santa
'em.
that.
I'm warming up. You gotta fire him right on the spot.
No,
You like
no, they
pack
just-
your socks and get into your sleigh
No,
and roll down the
come
hill.
on, Don't tell Santa that. Our business.
Something tells me he's been in business longer than us. I bet you that guy is. I bet he don't take nothing. I bet you when he has to fire somebody.
Well, Santa doesn't have a cell phone. It's magic. He knows everything.
right,
He just goes by letter.
There we go.
All letter. I'm sorry.
Yeah, I had to get rid of my elf.
Oh, did you?
Yeah, he had low elf-esteem.
All
Jump right into it.
All right, Santa, let me hear you a little bit. There we go. All right, Santa, talk into your microphone for me.
Oh, here
Okay,
comes
perfect.
Santa Claus.
Perfect, we got him. All right, and Mrs. Claus, can you talk into your mic just a little
Hello,
bit?
good morning.
Perfect, you look
I don't.
awesome.
You want me in?
Yeah, Tom's
There we
gonna
go,
move
right
it up there.
Just
Yeah,
like
there
the
we go.
dentist.
about
Just
an
like
inch
the
off
dentist.
of it.
All
It'll be
right.
perfect. And this is okay. You guys look incredible. All right, Mr. Tom.
Yeah.
We are ready to go.
Perfect.
And 3, 2.
Welcome to Corporate Time with Tom and Dan. I'm Tom.
I am Dan, and this might be the most special edition of our show that we've ever done. It instantly smells like Christmas cheer in here. I don't know if you noticed that, but can you smell it?
That's me.
Yeah, you smell. You smell.
I smell like
amazing.
cookies.
You smell like cookies. It smells like fresh baked cookies in here, dude.
Dare I say the biggest guest we've ever had on the show?
We've ever had on. The most famous guest we've ever had on this show. It was Daryl Hall, and we had him on. We had it,
Why
from
are
Hall and
you-
Oates. From Hall and we couldn't get Oates, and you're not allowed to mention Oates. If you mention Oates, it's kind of like you and Krampus. If I mention, sorry, I didn't mean to say it. I didn't mean to say it.
We have Santa and Mrs. Claus on the show. How you guys doing? All right.
Merry Christmas. Way early.
Yeah, way early.
Now, they're here to promote the Orange County Regional History Center's historic holiday experience happening December 6th through December 3rd through the 18th.
Yeah, and you guys have obviously been busy because there's a lot going on with that, and this is something that's straight up the Dennis family alley because we are huge Christmas people, and anytime that we get to involve ourselves inside of an interactive Christmas kind of a deal. We're going to talk a little bit about this, but sign me up for this thing.
Well, and we'll ask Scotty about this, about the details of how to sign up and you know exactly what's involved.
Yeah.
So, Scotty, let's talk about that. You have to get your tickets at thehistorycenter.org, correct?
Yeah, actually, if you go to the historycenter.org /historic holiday, it'll take you right to the page.
Okay, and let's talk about what you get in the experience, because I know there's a meet and greet with Santa
And Mrs. Claus.
Yeah, you get both.
Yeah.
It's not either or. I mean, you get
right.
that's what I think is truly unique. Is like, look, anybody can get their picture made with, no offense, Santa, but anybody can get their picture made with Santa. But we have a beautiful Mrs. Claus. You could get the whole package. You get the whole Christmas shebang.
They got an actual sleigh there.
No, really?
She got it for me.
Okay.
It's a Tesla.
Hey, I have a Tesla.
It's a wonderful thing.
I have a Tesla too. Oh
You have to charge it for the whole year to get it.
And they'll drive themselves to Santa.
That's the best thing about it.
Oh yeah, he's asleep. He's eating the cookies
That's
while
right.
he's going down the road.
Doing an old tour.
Santa, don't say tour.
Yeah, be careful. We've had a lot of tours this year.
A lot of tours.
Yeah, you stay with the football one, not the other one.
Just scored me 41 points in my fantasy this week.
Yeah,
anyway,
did.
sorry.
I didn't know Santa was such a sports fan.
I knew Santa was a Dolphins fan.
Love Santa.
Miami Dolphins.
Yeah.
Miami Dolphins. Miami Dolphins #1.
You just made our listener very happy. Very, very happy, Santa.
Yeah. But a lot of New England and Bills fans and Jets fans mad.
Well, the Jets.
They can't get you.
The Jets, even Santa knows that.
They're no Jacksonville, I'll tell you that.
Rogers is older than Santa. Take that. Sorry,
settle
Scotty. Anyway,
We're very excited you're here. Sorry.
So when you get your tickets for the holiday experience, what is included?
Oh, well, you know what? I have an expert right here because Mrs. Claus really has been leading the
hands-on.
charge in this.
I've taken a little break from the North Pole, and I've come down to help the folks at the History Center, and we have a whole room dedicated to cookies and cocoa and milk and reindeer games, decorating ornaments, caroling.
So it's
storytelling.
Like so
it's
you book your time, and then you go in there and you're hanging with
your hour and a half.
And I get to hang with you guys and just
Absolutely,
do Christmas
it's like
stuff.
your private party.
And we have an
with
actual
us.
recreation of my workshop.
Yes.
Oh my God.
That's awesome.
This is way better than going to the mall and standing in line. You know what I mean? I'm all about booking an experience where
this is an experience.
Yeah, I have to stand next to that guy yelling at Chick-fil-A.
Yeah.
Can I get a refill of my diet lemonade? Like, I don't want any any of that.
This is not a hug and chug experience.
Yeah, okay.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I do. I'm picking
smell
up when you're laying down.
Charlie's Steakhouse from here.
That's right.
That's
right.
There's a fight in Foot Locker.
Yes.
They're releasing the Jordans.
Yes.
So, Mrs. Claus and Santa Claus.
The chat room's melting. Everyone is, I mean, again, you don't really get many opportunities to see Santa, namely Mrs. Claus.
Yeah.
I'm having like some grandma moments here. You look very much like my grandma Lucille.
And
I
again,
love her so much. I miss you, Grammy.
this is at the Orange County Regional History Center, December 3rd through the 18th. Get your tickets now, thehistorycenter.org.
And they're like 3 sessions per.
Yes.
Yeah, per night.
per
and
booking,
there's 8
yeah.
different nights to choose from, and throughout the month of December.
So pretty limited. So I mean, if you're
It's
gonna,
very limited.
Oh, yeah,
and it's open now, right?
Yes.
Like
Right.
so we can go there if you're hearing this and you want to log in. I mean, like with anything Christmas based, sooner better than later.
Yes,
Yep.
please.
So, Santa, Mrs. Claus, I have a couple holiday gripes.
He
about-
always does.
Oh, my goodness.
He always does.
You're bringing me down.
No, I know. I'm sorry to bring it down, Santa.
You're bringing me down.
My wife tell me you're so grumpy. Even you make Santa
The
grumpy.
chat room's freaking out. They love spicy
Wait.
Santa Claus.
Before you do anything, I'm going to tell you a joke. My favorite Christmas
No, all right,
joke.
all right, all right.
Okay, this will get you in a good mood.
Okay, all right.
What do you get when you cover a Christmas wreath with $100 bills?
I don't know. What do you get, Santa?
Aretha Franklin's.
That's a good one.
That's a good one.
Yes.
That's a great joke.
So this holiday gripe I have is about ornaments,
Yeah.
and you can make your own ornaments at the holiday experience.
yes.
Now,
Why would you do this gripe
Well-
after saying what you just said? Why would you say, hey, you can make homemade ornaments? Is this going to lead into where you complain about how terrible homemade ornaments are?
No, because at the History Center you're gonna get quality
Oh,
ornaments.
yeah, of course theirs are different than the ones you're about to gripe
Yeah,
about.
no. Well, this is more preschool ornaments made in my son's preschool years.
Poorly made ornaments made by a very, very adolescent child who has no business showing their
But talented.
Yeah,
But talented.
no, not talented. They have no business showing their art to the world because they.
You're supposed to say they're talented.
No, I never did.
What kind of dads are you?
Yeah, we're very honest dads.
No,
we're very honest dads.
Okay, now
Like
I
when
know
most
this is-
dads say you can be anything you want, this guy's never said that. He's never said
now,
that.
as they got older, like in kindergarten and like a little, their ornaments got better and suitable for the tree. But the preschool ornaments
Are bad. They're
and
bad.
sometimes it's they started going to preschool and they're like 3 years old as soon as they're out of diapers. So we're talking just the bare basement of ornament skills,
Like a hot glue mess.
yeah, it's just a crumbled piece of green paper.
Yeah.
And then my
I can't
wife.
even write my name on it. You know?
My wife keeps all these in a Tupperware, and then every year we
You know
bring
what's
it out.
worth more? The Tupperware. The Tupperware, you could actually keep some food fresh.
And then we scatter our tree with all like this construction paper
I've actually
glue
said to Andrea,
garbage.
it's one of my favorite jokes. Walk by your tree when your wife puts up all the sentimental ornaments and go, who threw trash on the tree? They love that. Wives love that.
And I feel like it's kind of disrespectful to Santa
Christmas.
and to Christmas.
Yeah.
Like it looks like I just pour a trash can on my tree.
Yeah, I like
because-
a good mall. I like the tree. I like
The
an elegant.
fancy.
Yeah.
I like
Wait,
that.
you see ornaments.
Yes.
I see memories.
Oh, okay.
This dude is straight slaying, dude. You see what I did there? He's slaying.
You're replaced by
Sorry,
Santa.
sorry.
But Mrs. Claus, didn't you bring
I did.
stuff with you?
I did.
She's got a gun. I've always wanted to say that. I'm
A
sorry.
candy cane gun.
It's a candy cane gun, and she shot me with
I
both.
actually brought some of the ornaments that we will be doing.
Oh.
I brought my bells and my balls.
Okay.
So,
I love
Alright.
that. Yay.
yes. So if you all would like it,
Hey now.
you know.
Santa's like, hey now.
Stern fan.
So yes,
Listen out of my chopper.
Yeah,
we can
I forgot.
decorate
Santa
ornaments
loves Howard
later.
Stern.
Yes.
We can do some ornament decorating. You're
That's
going to do
right.
some cookies type stuff. We're going to be eating some snacks.
Yeah,
yeah.
I brought you cookies.
Cookies.
I
yeah,
brought
some-
you
yeah.
cookies.
History
Yeah.
Center
Did you know
cookies.
that Mrs. Claus, one of the things that, and I read this morning too, that Mrs. Claus, her superpower is her baking ability, and she is able to bake all the sweet treats that fuel Santa and his elves to, take on the night.
Yeah,
That's
yeah,
right.
Now, I'll move
Another
on
gripe?
to my next gripe.
Okay.
I'm sorry.
I'm trying to
Now-
buffer between the gripes for you guys. I'm on your side.
Now, every year, when we put out, of course, the milk and cookies for Santa, which I'm sure you enjoy, my wife told me we also...
He's checking his Bovado.
So the key is getting multiple books in. I'll teach you that. And so you and since the kids were real little, she also said we have to put out some carrots for the reindeer.
That's right.
And so we
You can put oats. I do oats.
Reindeer feed.
Yeah, I do. I typically do. I do an oats, and then I roll I like to wet my carrot and roll it in the oats.
Okay. Oh yeah. Do like an oat?
Well, I kind of I make my own, almost like a chew toy for the reindeer. We really do. We wet the carrot in peanut butter. We roll it in oats.
Okay.
You know, gives them a nice.
You put a little bit of sprinkle on there, a little magic dust.
I might put a little magic dust on there.
Yeah. Helps them fly.
There you go.
Absolutely.
So this wasn't a thing when I was growing up. So you never put out anything for the reindeer.
Yeah, my dad hated vegetables. There were no vegetables in our house. Not one.
And then now, so I feel like, do we have to feed the reindeer? Because, there's got to be some budget Mrs. Claus threw in there for
this was
going to
be my question. I mean, to kind of piggyback on his, when and where are we going to see the AI reindeer? Is that something that you guys have considered?
I'm talking to Elon.
Okay, yeah. I mean, you being a Tesla fan, I mean, there is a play
We've had him
here.
at dinner.
There's a play here.
I just assumed he was on the naughty list.
Well, he might be. He might be. Yeah, his distended belly is. I'll tell you that. My God, keep your shirt on, man. No, but I was thinking maybe
got into the kitchen.
you guys could have the reindeer more like as pets, and then have like a spaceship.
That's kind of like it's a Tesla.
Yeah.
Sleigh. We don't really need the reindeer.
No, you don't. You just have them as pets, or maybe have them do something else in there.
Now, final holiday gripe, and this is it, I promise. So, speaking of the milk and
You're
cookies,
really bombing out Santa.
no. Well, this is a question directly for Santa
Okay.
about what he prefers.
Sure.
Because one year, this is a couple of years back, and maybe because of the stress of the holidays, and we weren't prepared enough, but it was milk and cookie time. And my boys were like, "All right, it's time to put out milk and cookies for Santa. He loves milk and cookies.
Yeah.
It's a tradition
What'd
that
you
we've
give him
been doing."
instead?
No, well, and
You
then
give Fritos and White Claw.
and then my wife freaks out, and she's like, "Well, we don't really have any cookies." So we started searching through the cupboards. And
It's
then,
better to just leave nothing than to give him something he hates.
Okay, no, so then
That's what I would say. That's what I would say,
so-
right?
so then
you don't want to show up at your friend's house or I brought you some leftovers because I didn't have the forethought to stop for wine.
So then-
you know what I mean? That would be weird.
So then she's like, "Oh, I found some cookies," and she pulls out some airline Biscoffs.
What's wrong with that?
And then I'm like,
No.
"Airline Biscoffs?
No, gross.
Santa doesn't like airline Biscoff cookies."
Oh, I beg to differ.
Oh,
my
you
God.
do? Okay, you do like the Biscoffs?
Oh.
Okay, I thought you
yes,
liked the
yes.
They're
traditional.
wonderful.
I thought you were the
I'm
traditional.
not. I don't discriminate.
Oh,
when it comes
you
to
don't eat
cookies.
any
Some all.
cookies.
My God, you just
I
like
got
jelly
some,
roll.
I got some beef jerky last year.
Okay, so what about this? Now, I just assume that Santa only likes full-fat vitamin D milk.
Hold on, I've been saying that. Now, I maybe have been preaching misinformation. I've been saying that is a fact.
Yeah.
For years that Santa does not drink 2%, does not drink 1%, does
Oh.
not drink skim. He will only drink full fat milk. Have I been lying?
What about some Biscoffs and almond milk? Because that's what we left out. And I
Doesn't
screamed,
matter.
"What
Almond
is
milk.
a travesty?"
Almond milk. I'll drink anything.
Oh, okay.
Oh,
well,
you
yeah,
can't discriminate with the kiddos, right?
I know. Yeah. Well,
But
okay.
be honest, you pour it in your
Nog is
boots.
good.
Right?
Nog is good. You know.
Well-
Be honest, almond milk, you just pour it right in your boots. You're like, this is garbage. You'll make it look like it, you ate it.
Well, Santa,
Mrs. Claus, thank you guys so much for
You're
being here.
welcome.
Scotty, thanks for
It was
setting this
so
up, dude.
good.
Yeah, of
This
course.
is so
Yes.
awesome. I didn't know
Got those
you even.
connections,
I didn't know that you this is beyond. I've been doing radio for a very long time. Never had the opportunity to hit them both.
Yeah,
I've been doing this 30 years. Never hit them both.
Yeah.
I got another fun fact for you.
Please,
Okay.
please.
Do you know how much I pay for my sleigh?
How much?
I don't know.
Nothing. It's on the house.
Yeah.
Boom.
Crazy boots. This guy's the best, man. My God.
Yeah. And then also, and we want to get into like the intricacies. I told my sons, I'm like, you know how hard it is for the elves to wire an iPhone.
Yeah, it's a less is more. It's a less is more. But tiny hands. They have tiny hands.
It's all about the traditional gifts here.
Yeah.
Anyway, Mrs. Claus, Santa Claus.
Yeah.
Thank you so much for coming by. I can't wait. I'm going to tell my wife about this experience and book it.
Please
because,
do. Please do.
I think I want to do it with May because that would be super fun, man. Like, to get to do something a little better than just the old, hey, let's drive down there and sit in someone's lap. Like that's cool, but this is cooler.
How do the pictures work as far as like, are you like everybody can take pictures, or is there like a line? How does that?
We will have an elf in the room with Santa and myself, and we ask that you bring your own photo, your photography, whatever you want to bring, your cameras, your phones, whatever. But it's up to you to take the pictures.
Okay, that's
you get
perfect.
what you want.
That is perfect.
That's made for Tom Van.
Yeah.
He's all about
you take what you want to take.
We're not selling pictures. You just take your pictures.
You're selling the experience.
Yeah.
Also, we're ending the evening with a reading of Night Before Christmas.
Yes.
Oh, really?
Yes.
I love that.
That's awesome.
I forgot to tell you that.
Classic.
It was going to be weird when he says, and we're ending the evening with a reading of Project 2025. Everybody's like, what? It's going to be epic. I'm joking around.
I'm glad you're able to take your own pictures on your own cell phone. I don't have to stand there.
Y'all been busy. This is an awesome idea, y'all. This is great.
Yeah, we do. We're keeping it busy, particularly this time.
I've been getting all the email blasts from everybody about this. So again, guys, if you want this,
very good.
Sign up. And where's the easiest place to find it? What is the / keyword? I guess
you go to thehistorycenter.org/historic holiday.
Boom.
And of course, we have lots of other events coming up as well. As we've got Ernest Saves Christmas. We have a screening of that on third Thursday.
Okay.
And as your listeners know, 5 to 9 on third Thursday. We're open late and we're free, and so
love it.
Ernest is free as well.
Yeah, well, Ernest
ugly
has.
sweater.
I mean, that movie was filmed in Orlando and has historical connections here.
It actually was one of the locations. Was our old the History Museum's old place over in Lockhaven Park. Yeah.
Oh, really?
Yeah, it was one of the locations.
And Jim Varney used to babysit me.
Oh,
yeah.
Now you're making
Don't
things
worry,
up.
Mrs. Claus.
But you see, I got her. She was like,
Jim was a very handsome man.
Yeah, he was a very handsome
man.
He's also a Shakespearean actor as well.
He was. Yeah, he's a classically trained actor. That is correct. He never babysat me. I was lying to impress Mrs. Claus.
Hey, did you just lie?
Oh,
can't do that.
Not a good time to do it.
Oh no, I'm a bad boy now. I'm on the bad list.
Where's my list?
I'm literally actively lying in front of Santa Claus, which is like the worst thing you can do.
Did you just get on the bad list?
Probably been there.
No.
You have a couple days.
I'm like Willie Nelson Video Vanguard Award or whatever. Yeah, like I've been there forever.
Yeah, you've been there for years. LL Cool J. All right, we're gonna take a quick break. We'll be right back with more corporate time.
Oh, jingle bells, jingle all the way. Hey, oh, it's fun.
Thank you guys so much for coming in. We are done. I shut us off here. Is that the last thing for today?
Yeah,